What's up everyone, my name is Jesse, this is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself. Today is the debut and I think finale of whatever this is. I don't know if it's a long title, but we have Hatsune Miku, Project Diva F intro from Auralux HD, followed by the live version, Magical Mirai 2014 Odds and Ends. I think the song is called Odds and Ends. I don't know the channel name, I can't pronounce that, but also says Hatsune Miku. And then after that, this wasn't included in the request, but there's only one other request in the entire backlog. And it looks kind of relevant, so I just threw it in here as a bonus. This is Hatsune Miku Project Diva Future Tone Tricolore Airline from Karen's channel. It's a lot, but these are requested by Frank and XD. I don't know what's going on, but Hatsune Miku Project Diva F. We're gonna start with that. This is the intro. I think I caught all that. Okay, let's go. Odds and Ends is the name of the song. Good old Sega intros. I have a good history with Sega and their music. Baseline is sick. Oh, that looks really high quality. Actually, looks like a guitar. I just got winked at. Real instruments. These are interesting graphics. Look very real and very not at the same time. Holy moly. Wow, that went by so fast. Let me hold my thoughts until after the live version, because that's a 6-minute video. Almost 7 minutes. Okay. I'll hold my thoughts. But, okay. Same song. Much longer. And live. Okay, let's go. Odds and Ends. Is this bigger than I think it is? Filling out arenas over here? Rio Supercell is the, I'm guessing, composer. Am I witnessing something far greater than I can imagine? That's a lot of people. Cool hair. One of my favorite colors too. Aquas and teals. Oh wait, is this one of those like digital concerts? You know, I've never seen one until now. This is my first time. I've always heard of them. And it's like the Gorillas do the same thing too. How do they do this? That looks trippy. This is such a foreign experience to me. Like, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm like so impressed by the production value. Chorus time. Super impressive, all things considered. Only one thing comes to mind. I'll explain later. Oh, a couple things. Oh, did I say her name wrong? It's Hatsune. I think it's a Hatsune. Sorry. Don't get mad at me. Dude. This is choreographed and everything. It's catchy. There's a lot of piano in the song. Oh no, not the blue screen. Did her voice get affected too during that? Just made... Wait, did they make it a full-on song? Or was it already a full-on song and they shortened it for the intro? Bridge. The singer's really good. It's obviously like... It's got effects on it, but I mean, he's still a good singer. Holding the note. I can see why this would be very hype. Filling out arenas. That's impressive. This is 2014? This is insane. Was this like before VTubers? And I know that's true, but like, I mean, like, for example, is this pre-recorded knowing that they were going to be cheering, obviously, or is this like live feed like a VTuber? I don't know what the term is. It's called rigging, right? Is that what's happening here? I feel like this is live. Well, I mean, the actor is doing that right now. But the face movements and everything? Holy shit. I know that means thank you. I have so many questions, but they're all curious, like, no shade, right? Like, I respect it. That's, we still have another song, but I just want to get like my thoughts out right now. First of all, the intro, the very, very beginning with the Sega intro, very nostalgic. My very first, like, ever instances with video game, like one of my earliest memories is that. The Sonic Sega. Also, they seem to have kept doing that, like having unique Sega intros. I remember Earthworm Jim had one, which was a really good one. The Yakuza one, there's like a jump scare every time you start the game. Okay. One quick question before I get into it and go to the third song. Does this have anything to do with Tokyo Mirage Sessions? I'm gonna guess no. The only reason I'm asking, well, two reasons. One, same requester. That's the main reason. So maybe they're just into this kind of stuff. But that was Atlas. And I don't know if this is Atlas. I'll find out later. I'll look in a second. But Atlas, Sega, you know. Or is it just like kind of a similar kind of vibe? And then all the rest of the questions that come pouring in. Obviously, I don't know what she's saying, but it sounded really good. It's I haven't heard much of that style of music for me to decipher it, but I mean, musically, I can hear the chord changes. I can hear the breaks, the bridge. It's catchy. It's nice. It sounds like obviously like heavy filtering on the voice. If I had to assume, there's going to be a lot of assumptions here. Because this is just not really a thing here in the States. As far as I know, maybe it is. Maybe I'm uncultured, which I could be. But the only thing I can think of right now is the Gorillaz, which is obviously a band. And they perform digitally. I think so. I think even Tool does some stuff like that too, even though they're very well, documented people. We know what they look like. I think sometimes they have like a show where it's not them. I don't know. Anyways, but it's nothing like this. Now, I'm well aware that in 2026 now, 12 years after this video, VTubers are a thing. That's definitely a thing. I don't know really how they do it, but it's fascinating, to be honest, because they essentially have these very complex, expensive, like artificial intelligence things happening to record their faces and movements in real time. So I've always found that to be very intriguing. Also, you can see just how intricate they can get from seeing someone with a kind of lower budget model to a, into the, I think some of them go up to like $10,000, maybe more, like it's a whole thing. Anyways, that's in 2026. It's very common now. I remember I've been to a couple of conventions and I'll see like a VTuber walking around. And by walking around, I mean like it's like an iPad and like, some kind of mobile device moving them around. It's a thing. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is because, like, does that have any relevance here? Did that come from this kind of stuff? Is that same technology being used here? If I had to guess, there's two things I can guess. This was all pre-recorded. So even all the, goodbye, whatever, and all that. Because obviously they know they're going to be cheering there, Safe assumptions. Or, there's someone backstage somehow being recorded. Also, maybe the singer is also the motion capture. So they're just like straight up performing. We don't know what they look like. Yeah. So I just have a whole bunch of questions because it's really impressive. It looks like a real thing. They're moving around the stage. There's obviously a real band playing underneath, which are visible. Do we know who Hatsune Miku is? Are we supposed to know? I have so many questions. I'm going to read a little bit about it while we listen to this next song, which I guess is an entirely different game. This is Hatsune Miku, Project Diva, Future Tone, Tricolore Airline, and again from Karen's channel. Okay. A lot of questions here. But this is also the finale. There's no more requests for Project Diva or Hatsune Miku. So let's go. Ooh. Wait, is she part of a band? Does she have her own band? Oh. I love the way this sounds. It's like jazzy. It's like loungy. Are they stewardesses? Right? The airplane stuff. Oh, Tricolore Airline. Dude, what am I looking like graphically? This is all very impressive. It's like realistically impressive. I'm loving the lounge feel of it. I gotta give it up, man. It's all choreographed, it's all catchy, it's good. Also, I really liked that Tokyo Mirage Sessions video I did. That was really good. Oh, they are doing that whole airline shtick. The walkers. Dude, the symbols? This is a vibe, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I'm with it. Watch my request list just suddenly shift. Well, they are wearing 3 different colors. Kind of reminds me of Katamari a little bit. But it really is like its own thing. A performance through and through? All the way to the end? Look at that. That was... Where can I find a good glamorous shot of the 3? I mean, I'm just really impressed by the whole thing. I don't know what's happening, but it's cool. See, there's a mystique to this because there's a part of me. I didn't see the views. How many views does he have? Okay, 300,000. That one has a lot. That one has a lot. Okay, so, and then it also has a full arena too. So, it's clearly a big thing. But also, I'm gauging it based on my own request list. Maybe Hatsune Miku isn't known for its video games, but as of right now, this is it. I have no, and you have to remember, I have thousands of requests. So when I see something with like 1 or 2 requests, I just figure, oh, okay, maybe it's just kind of niche, and that or the possibility of the community has not found me yet. So who knows? Because it just seems way too impressive of like of an art style here. But I don't even know how to approach it. It's very impressive. The music is impressive. The vocals are impressive. The choreography, the outfits. Like, I just essentially watched a music video. I'd have to guess this game has something to do with music. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna read about what. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I've mentioned this before, and this is just because of how uncultured I am. But in other, slightly like anime sounding stuff, for lack of a better word, I've said that there's only one artist that's ever been like remotely close to this that I've heard in my life, and that was kind of by accident. I just had an old friend that just like showed me a song, and I was like, "What is this?" And that was Kyari Pamu Pamu Ninja Bang Bang. That is the only song I've heard from that artist. I like that song, and it's always stuck with me since I heard it. And that was in 2013. I just remember that being so like, what the hell? Like, what? Not because it was bad, it was just different. The energy of her on stage, the catchiness of it was just so bizarre. And it reminded me a lot of this right here. This was like this whole live concert and the people with the lights and everything. So yeah, it reminded me of Ninja Bang Bang, which is a song I haven't heard in a long time. Now, let's read. Hatsune Miku, Project Diva, is a series of rhythm games. Yep. Created by Sega and Krypton Future Media. The series primarily makes use of Vocaloids, a series of singing synthesizer software developed by the Yamaha Corporation. That's why we saw the keyboards. Actually, now that they mentioned that, I'm going to look at the guitars. Were the guitars also Yamaha? I bet you they were. That looks like a Yamaha Pacifica, but let me see the acoustic. Do they show the headstocks? But dude, with these graphics though, like in general, like I don't know how to explain it. It just looks good. Come on, show me an acoustic. There's the Yamaha right there, but where's the acoustic? Damn it, show me the acoustic. Oh. So there's kind of like cross promotion, yeah? Is that safe to say? Or does it feel like it's like filled with advertisements, that kind of thing? I don't know. Anyway, sorry. The songs created using Vocaloids, most notably the virtual diva Vocaloid Hatsune Miku, who has her own page. Okay, so it's a rhythm game. Let me read about this character. I'm gonna do a lot of reading here because I'm so curious about this. Because as of right now, there's no more requests, so I gotta see what's up. Hatsune Miku, officially codenamed CV01, is a Vocaloid software voice bank developed by Krypton Future. Its official mascot is depicted as a 60. Oh, wait a minute. So it's like a VST. Like the whole point is to sell the application, and they just have someone representing it. Okay, anyway, sorry. Its official mascot is depicted as a 16-year-old with long turquoise twin tails. Miku's personification has been marketed as a virtual idol. I don't know what that means. I've heard that word my entire life. Please tell me what an idol is. I can't. Like, what is that? Virtual idol, and has performed at live virtual concerts on stage as an animated holographic projection. So I wonder if this was just kind of like the doings of like Yamaha in collaboration with like Sega to kind of like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the world of Vocaloid's virtual concerts and idols. So I'm like there, but I'm not. But it's cool. It's interesting. I'm impressed. So, if I had to guess, there's probably a bunch of games. I didn't look too far into it. Does she have a band, or is it just like for the sake of the song? I don't know. I have a lot of questions, but I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of answers too. So let me know whatever you want about this whole world, these games, Project Diva, whatever. Very cool. I'm interested. It's very catchy. I feel like it's gonna get stuck in my head. And now I gotta listen to Kiara Pamo Pamo again. It's been a while. Okay. Thanks to the requesters. Thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. No more requests for these games. Unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Take it easy.